Star Wars combat that really fits the iconic mold that we have when we think of the Bounty Hunter class, or our next class, which Blaine's going to talk about here. Take it away, Blaine.
So we have a special treat for you guys here today. We didn't even show this yesterday. We've never shown gameplay of this class before. What we're about to show you is your first look at live gameplay of the Trooper class.
Yeah. You're the first, folks.
So you made the right choice if you came today and not yesterday. Well, you came both. Thanks. Alright, so the Trooper, as you can see here, is of course taken from the iconic look of Stormtroopers in the Star Wars universe, but this is not any ordinary Trooper, right? As Dallas alluded to, we are all about making sure we feel like heroes in the Star Wars universe. So this guy is a member of an elite group called Havoc Squad. And Havoc Squad and our player here begins on the planet of Ord Mantell, which is what we're looking at. Now, Ord Mantell is a war-torn world in the Star Wars universe. There's a group of separatists that are duking it out with the Republic, and as a member of Havoc Squad, it's our duty to deal with that threat. So, before we get into combat here, guys, I think that gun looks a little small. Can we switch it up, maybe something a little bigger? Ah, there we go. Very nice.
That's appropriate.
Is that really a BFG, do you think?
It's fairly B.
Alright, so let's get into some combat here and see what it looks like with our Trooper. Alright, so you can see this guy is not messing around. Again, heroic combat, taking on multiple enemies at once. Serious firepower. So he is a ranged class, but you can see he's got some heavy-duty armor there, so he can take a little bit of punishment. And that first shot we saw there was our fire bomb, so able to actually dispense a fiery grenade to deal damage to large groups of enemies. And there you see one of his special abilities called Full Auto, able to just plant his feet, get down, and dish out some serious firepower there. Now, Tim, let's take a look and see what it looks like when he has to get up close to one of these enemies here, maybe. So, of course, we have to have tools to deal with enemies when we're close to them, and nice. Stock strike there. Take down the enemy so we can get back to range where he does the most damage. Sorry.
That was probably my bad.
Oh, that's a demo fail. I believe that's at least a case of beer.
That is a case of beer, everybody. We've been talking about that since we started demoing the game.
You witnessed it.
But the game will ship with a total debug command for everybody. So it's going to be awesome.
Weren't we talking about heroic combat?
Yeah, heroic combat. Well done there, man.
Alright, let's finish off one more group of enemies here as we see some walkers in the background there. Very nice. And again, you're getting a good look at our setting there, right? So we see elements of the familiar from the Star Wars universe, but set 3,000 years before the movies.